Imagine this. The clock ticks down in a brutal prelim final, and suddenly, 3 NRL Titans, Xavier Willison, Trent Loiero, and Liam Martin, are slapped with charges that could bench them for the biggest stage of all. Fines incoming, careers hanging by a thread. What if one plea changes everything? Hold on tight, because this judiciary bombshell just exploded the grand final narrative. If you're glued to your screen already, hit that subscribe button right now for non-stop NRL drama. It's free, it's fierce, and it's your edge on the league. Like if these fines fired you up, and let's charge into the chaos together. Deep in the heart of Suncorp Stadium, where the roar of 50,000 fans drowns out the whispers of fate, Zavia Willison of the Broncos charges like a freight train in the dying embers of the prelim. He's a 23-year-old powerhouse, shoulders broad as the Brisbane River, eyes locked on glory after a season of grit and grind. But in the 68th minute, as the ball carrier slips free, Willison's arm swings high, a late hit that clips the Panthers' jaw just as the whistle pierces the air. Placed on report, the crowd gasps, the replay loops on the big screen, and suddenly, the young gun's grand final dream flickers like a faulty floodlight. Grade 1 dangerous contact stares him down, a $1,000 fine with an early plea or $1,500 if he fights and falls. Whispers ripple through the sheds. Is this the spark that ignites a Broncos dynasty or snuffs it out before kickoff? Willison paces the corridor, sweat mixing with regret, knowing one wrong move could sideline him against the Storm's relentless machine. But wait, there's a twist brewing in the judiciary's shadowed chambers, where precedents clash like colliding forwards. As the hours tick toward verdict, his coach's phone buzzes with intel that could rewrite the roster. Teammates huddle, strategies shift in the steam of the recovery room, and Willison? He stares at the ceiling, replaying that split-second choice. Little does he know, across the league, 2 other Warriors face identical storms, their fates intertwined in a web of fines and fire. What if their collective stand forces the NRL to rethink the rules mid-playoffs? The tension builds, the air thickens, hold your breath, because the first plea drops like a game-winning field goal, and it's not what anyone expected. But just when you think Willison's saga seals the Broncos' fate, enter Trent Loiero, the Storm's Queensland origin beast, whose prelim thunderclap echoes louder than a Maroons' war cry. Picture it, Melbourne's fortress, AAMI Park pulsing under night skies, Loiero exploding off the line in the 11th minute like a storm front rolling in from Bay Strait. At 24, he's the lock who devours space, his tackles a symphony of controlled fury, until this one. A wraparound grip on the Broncos' neck, deemed a crusher by the bunker, and boom, sin bin territory avoided, but report card stamped with grade 1 dangerous contact. The fine. A crisp $1,000 if he folds. Early, or $1,500 in the gallows of a lost appeal. Loiero slumps on the bench, ice packs blooming across his knuckles, as Craig Bellamy's piercing gaze bores into him from the coach's box. Fight it or own it, the skipper demands in the huddle, voices low amid the halftime haze. Loiero's mind races, grand final glory versus a lifetime of WFS, his family's faces flashing in the tunnel lights. He's the kid from the cane fields who clawed his way to state of origin, now teetering on the judiciary's knife edge. Teammates slap his back, but doubt creeps like fog over the Yarra. And here's the gut-punch surprise. Leaked footage surfaces hours later, showing the tackle from a phantom angle that flips the script. Was it clean, or a masterclass in malice? The Storm War room erupts, lawyers dialing in the dead of night, as Loiero weighs his soul against the salary cap. But across the divide, Liam Martin's shadow looms larger, his Panther prowess about to collide with this fine frenzy in ways that could crown or crush an entire dynasty. The pleas align like stars in a Southern Cross. What hidden alliance brews in the boardrooms? The gavel hovers, and one revelation shatters the silence. Shifting gears to the Blue Mountains' pride, Liam Martin embodies the Panthers' unbreakable spine, a second rower whose ferocity has etched 3 straight premierships into legend. In the prelims fever pitch, as Penrith claws back from the brink against the Roosters, Martin's the enforcer who bends the game to his will, until the 52nd minute. A throttle from behind on a Broncos runner, arms locking like a vice, and the referee's flag flies. Dangerous contact, grade 1, straight to the sin bin's embrace. The $1,000 early plea fine dangles like a carrot on a stick. $1,500 the whip if he bucks the system. Martin, at 28, with a beard like Bronski thunder and eyes that pierce souls, retreats to the naughty chair. The crowd's jeers a distant hum beneath his pounding heart. Ivan Cleary's clipboard snaps in frustration sidelines away, the mastermind plotting contingencies as if chess pieces topple in slow motion. Martin's no stranger to the grind. Rural roots in Golgong, where footy fields double as battlegrounds, but this judiciary shadow threatens to eclipse his legacy, benching the heart of a team that's feasted on finals. Whispers in the media tent swirl. Is this payback for past indulgences, or a league-wide purge? Teammates orbit in postgame. Nathan Cleary's quiet not a lifeline in the storm. But surprise crashes in like a Cleary grubber. Forensic breakdown reveals Martin's grip saved